Imagine that all of human history lasted just one single day. Every civilization, every empire, every invention, and every discovery would fit into only 24 hours. Our story begins around 300,000 years ago in Africa, where the first Homo sapiens appeared. They lived in small tribes, hunted large animals, gathered wild plants, and depended on teamwork to survive. Long before writing existed, they painted cave walls and shared stories around campfires. These traditions allowed knowledge to pass from one generation to the next. Over thousands of years, humans slowly spread across the world. They adapted to forests, deserts, mountains, and frozen northern lands. During the last ice age, some crossed the Bering Land Bridge into North America, eventually reaching almost every continent. Then came one of history's greatest turning points. Around 12,000 years ago, people began farming instead of constantly following wild animals. They domesticated livestock, built permanent villages, and produced more food than ever before. As settlements grew, people no longer had to spend every day searching for food. Builders, craftsmen, and traders appeared, laying the foundations for the world's first civilizations. Around 5,000 years ago, the world's first civilizations appeared along great rivers. Fertile land allowed populations to grow, and villages developed into the first cities. In Mesopotamia, people built temples, invented writing, created the wheel, and developed early mathematics. These innovations transformed trade and government. Along the Nile, ancient Egypt became one of history's greatest civilizations. Rich harvests supported a powerful kingdom that built the pyramids and ruled for thousands of years. At the same time, advanced cities appeared in the Indus Valley, while early Chinese dynasties established strong kingdoms in East Asia. Writing allowed knowledge to be preserved, and trade connected distant cultures. Ideas, technologies, and traditions spread farther than ever before. As kingdoms expanded, powerful empires emerged. The Persian Empire united vast territories under one rule, while Persepolis became a symbol of its strength and prosperity. Ancient Greece introduced ideas that would influence the world for centuries. In Athens, philosophers questioned nature, politics, and human life. Thinkers such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle laid the foundations of Western philosophy and science. Soon, Alexander the Great led his armies across Europe, Egypt, and Asia, creating one of the largest empires of the ancient world. Although his empire lasted only a short time, Greek culture spread across 3 continents. Another power soon rose to dominance. Rome grew from a small city into a vast empire surrounding the Mediterranean. Its roads connected distant provinces, while aqueducts supplied growing cities with fresh water. Roman law, engineering, and government shaped societies for generations. But no empire lasts forever. Internal conflicts and repeated invasions weakened Rome, and in the 5th century, the Western Roman Empire collapsed. As ancient cities declined, Europe entered the Middle Ages. Roman ruins gradually gave way to castles, villages, and new kingdoms, marking the beginning of a completely different era. During the Middle Ages, Europe slowly recovered. Castles protected growing kingdoms, while villages and farmland supported expanding populations. Knights became symbols of the era, serving their rulers and defending their lands. Christianity spread across Europe, shaping culture, education, and architecture. At the same time, Islam expanded across the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia, connecting many regions through trade, science, and scholarship. Meanwhile, China entered one of its most prosperous periods. New inventions, including paper, the compass, gunpowder, and printing would eventually change the course of world history. In the 13th century, Genghis Khan united the Mongol tribes and created the largest continuous land empire in history. His conquests connected east and west as never before. The Silk Road reached its greatest importance. Caravans carried silk, spices, porcelain, and precious metals across deserts and mountains, while merchants exchanged not only goods, but also ideas, religions, and technologies. As international trade expanded, busy seaports linked distant civilizations across the seas. By the end of the Middle Ages, the world had become more connected than ever before, setting the stage for a new age of exploration. The 15th century marked the beginning of the Age of Exploration. European sailors searched for new routes to Asia, hoping to expand trade beyond familiar waters. Christopher Columbus crossed the Atlantic and reached the Americas. Soon after, Vasco da Gama opened a direct sea route to India, and Ferdinand Magellan's expedition completed the first voyage around the world. These discoveries connected continents as never before. European powers established colonies across the Americas, Africa, and Asia, creating vast overseas empires. Along with wealth and new trade opportunities came conflict, conquest, and lasting cultural change. Ships carrying spices, silk, gold, silver, and porcelain filled the world's busiest ports. For the first time, global trade linked nearly every major civilization. At the same time, a new way of thinking transformed science. Nicolaus Copernicus proposed that the Earth orbits the Sun. Galileo Galilei used the telescope to support this idea through observation, while Isaac Newton explained the laws of motion and gravity. These discoveries changed humanity's understanding of both the universe and the natural world, preparing society for another revolution that would soon reshape everyday life. In the 18th century, the Industrial Revolution transformed the world. Steam engines powered factories, allowing goods to be produced faster than ever before. Millions of people moved from rural villages to rapidly growing cities in search of work. Railways connected entire countries, making travel and trade quicker and more efficient. New inventions continued to change everyday life. Electric streetlights illuminated city streets. The telephone made long-distance communication possible, and the first automobiles introduced a new era of transportation. By the beginning of the 20th century, technology was advancing at an unprecedented pace. Modern cities expanded, industries flourished, and scientific progress accelerated around the world. But this period of innovation was interrupted by global conflict. The First World War brought millions of soldiers into battle, changing nations forever. After the fighting ended, countries focused on rebuilding their economies and cities. Only a generation later, an even larger conflict erupted. The Second World War reshaped the political map of the world and accelerated the development of new technologies. When peace finally returned, rebuilding began once again, opening the door to a completely new global era. After the Second World War, the world entered a new period of rivalry. The United States and the Soviet Union emerged as two global superpowers, beginning the Cold War. Although they rarely fought each other directly, they competed in science, technology, and influence around the world. One of their greatest competitions took place beyond Earth. Powerful rockets carried satellites into orbit, and in 1969, humanity took its first steps on the moon. What had once seemed impossible became reality. At the same time, computers began transforming everyday life. Huge machines that once filled entire rooms gradually became smaller, faster, and more accessible. Television brought major events into millions of homes, connecting people through shared moments and information. Soon afterward, the internet revolutionized communication, allowing ideas to travel across the world almost instantly. Personal computers, mobile phones, and satellites created a global network unlike anything in history. For the first time, billions of people could communicate, learn, and work across continents in real time. Human civilization had entered the digital age, where information became one of the world's most valuable resources. Today, humanity is more connected than ever before. Modern cities continue to grow, while billions of people communicate instantly through global digital networks. Artificial intelligence is becoming part of everyday life, helping scientists, engineers, artists, and businesses solve problems in entirely new ways. Robots now work alongside people in factories, laboratories, and hospitals. Space exploration is entering a new era. Reusable rockets make launches more frequent, while future missions aim to return humans to the moon and eventually reach Mars. At the same time, quantum computers promise to solve problems beyond the capabilities of today's machines. But progress also brings new challenges. Climate change, limited resources, and the responsible use of powerful technologies will shape the future of our civilization. From small groups of hunter-gatherers to a global civilization connected across every continent, humanity has achieved more than our ancestors could ever have imagined. And as history continues to unfold, the next chapter has yet to be written. For hundreds of thousands of years, humanity has continued moving forward. Every generation inherited the achievements of the last and added something new. From the first stone tools to modern cities, from cave paintings to artificial intelligence, our entire journey has been driven by curiosity, cooperation, and the desire to explore the unknown. History is not only the story of the past, it is the foundation of everything we build today, and every decision we make will shape the chapters still to come. Our 24-hour journey may be over, but humanity's story is only just beginning. Thank you for watching.